Hello, people on the tool. What's good, community? Welcome back to another reaction on the channel. I can't wait for this one, bro. I knew this was coming. A deep dive into Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yesterday I dropped a reaction to the latest trailer that just dropped at Xbox Showcase. It was fire, bro. Yeah! Yes! And today I'm back with some more Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah! Konami just dropped this official game overview. It's got David Hayter in it. And first and foremost, before we go anywhere, I have to apologize. Because yesterday, I forgot that David Hayter was clearly gonna be the voice actor for Snake. Because they're taking the original game's voice lines. So, I'm an idiot. I just haven't heard David Hayter's voice in so long. I forgot that. Oh god, I forgot his voice. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan, bro. I'm a fake fan. Look, anyways, fake fan stuff aside. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Let's go ahead and get into the reaction, bro. This game is hands down the best stealth game ever made. I don't care what anyone says. Yesterday I was and ahhing. I had to think about it. It's the best. Let's get into it. Jeez! What's up, David?
What does it take for a remake to become truly legendary? I think you're gonna like what you find.
Yes, sir! You gonna like it, alright. From the soundtrack of this game to the legendary moments, mechanics, gameplay.
Remaking a beloved
this game is beautiful, man.
Is like sneaking into a secret weapons facility.
Yeah.
One little misstep could mean disaster. You have to keep everything the fans love: the story, characters, gameplay, music.
Let me turn them up a little bit.
Of course, voice acting. But at the same time, enhance it for modern audiences. Not an easy job. So let's dive deeper, and what better place to start than the completely overhauled look.
Cutting edge
Delta
graphics!
Is built in Unreal Engine 5 to achieve an unbelievable...
Ooh, hold on a second. Wait, I gotta go back. I'm gonna be doing that a lot in this reaction, okay? So if you don't like that type of shit, I'm sorry. Go somewhere else. Boo-hoo. I don't give a fuck. Listen, you need to first and foremost go back and check out the graphics. Oh, God, how long ago now Metal Gear Solid 3 came out?
Is built in...
Look at this. Look at this, bro. And then look at the new shit.
Unreal Engine 5 to achieve
and then look at the new shit.
Level of detail.
Oh man, look at the new shit.
All the iconic characters are better than ever with completely revamped models. Snake is brought to life with extreme realism, incorporating minute details like wrinkles and pores and even separating the eye and iris, all of which allows us to create visually richer characters. We've also upgraded the battle damage system. Tears, bruises, and bullet holes mar Snake in real time, telling the story of each player's unique gameplay choices. The injuries on your body remain throughout your journey. And the rest of the
I was about to snap it back into place.
Boss, return in style.
Oi! Listen. When I seen her yesterday, I could not believe it, bro. I mean, I knew she was gonna be in the game. But when she walked across that bridge, I said, yo, this looks sick. Oi! Look at her, bro. In beautiful, cutting edge, top tier graphics. Yes, sir.
While retaining the original landscape, the thick vegetation of the jungles, forests, and swamps have been completely remade.
Yeah.
Cutting-edge detail. Every inch of the world has been rebuilt to make the Cold War look beautiful. At least as beautiful as it can be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sneak into the jungle. Just make sure to pick the right gear for the job and use your highly advanced stealth training.
Sheesh. Roll on him. I saw a comment on a video the other day. I think it was on Twitter or something. Somebody said the greatest feature in this new remake is the fact that you can crouch and walk at the same time. I died, bro. Because anyone knows if you try to crouch and walk, you just go into prone and start sneaking around. So in this new one, obviously, it's going to be like Phantom Pain or Ground Zeroes, the new engine. So it made me laugh. Ooh, look at that close quarter combat. Cinematic cutscenes.
Metal Gear Solid 3 took gaming to a new level of cinematic storytelling. Delta breathes new life into every cutscene with dynamic lighting, detailed facial animation, and improved sound design.
Snake's looking cool.
Yet it remains completely faithful, shot for shot, and with nearly all of the original voice acting.
Yeah.
Even for longtime fans, watching these updated scenes is like experiencing them for the first time.
Oi.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Yup. Play styles new and legacy. Let's hear it.
So,
they got this man in the waterfall, bro. Hey, listen, Konami, I love Metal Gear Solid 2, bro. I do. But I don't love it that much. You gotta put me augmentedly, visually into the waterfall, bro. Like, you ain't gonna do all that. Just have me in the studio talking to the camera like normal, bro.
I know what you probably want to hear the most about. How does the game play? Whether you're old school or playing for the first time, Delta has the best of both worlds.
Okay?
With Legacy style, the game plays like the original, with similar overhead camera and controls. But if you're used to modern shooters, we offer new style, with a controllable third-person camera.
That's it. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over, bro. It's over. I don't want to hear it no more, bro. Metal Gear Solid's an outdated game. It's hard to play. I don't want to hear it. They put the new gameplay for the newbies and the old gameplay for people like me. Yeah. I'm beating this game twice. New controls and old controls, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting both best of both worlds. Continue the reaction. Let's go.
Both options maintain that trademark Metal Gear Solid
Drink my goddamn drink.
action. This is the game you remember, but massively upgraded.
Pre-order lineup. Let me hear it.
To share. Starting today, you can pre-order MGS Delta at...
I don't even going to try and hear what he has to say, bro. I'm going to pause it, look at all the goodies first and try and work it out. Well, all right, so PS5 Day 1 edition. I see a little box. I see the steel case. They really got an alert keyring. Or is that a badge? I can't tell. Got a little Fox logo. Okay. Some little player cards at the bottom. I see it.
At retail partners.
This is the deluxe edition.
UK and EU. For fans looking for something special,
yeah,
there are also these incredible collector's editions available in the Americas.
No! They done me dirty! You say it's only in the UK? Hold on, I gotta go back, bro. I mean, only in the US?
There are also these incredible collector's editions available in the Americas.
Ah! That is so whack. Oh, the game went from a 10 out of 10 to a 9.5, bro. To a 9.5, bro. You said all I can get is the deluxe edition. That's it. Couldn't get the collector's edition if I wanted to. Unless I pay extra monies.
I'm joined by special guest producer Noriaki Okamura.
Hey Noriaki, bro. Why you make the collector's edition only in the US, bro? I know you're not the guy who is in charge of that, but you the first person that's in the line of fire.
Okamura-san, thank you so much for joining us. So please tell us a little bit about your role on this project.
30年以上コナミで
Hold on a second. Hold on. So you've been working for Konami at least 30 years now. My first run was on a game called Police Nauts. I don't even know that game, bro.
入社当時
I know you old as fuck.
Police Nauts
Respect though. That means you were there when the first game dropped, so I like it. You went on Portable Ops too? Okay. And the graphical novel? I've not read that one.
で、マスターコレクション今回出る歌、これに関してはですね、メタルギアとしては10年ぶり以上のプロデュース作品になります。
Are there any original Metal Gear staff left on Delta and the Master Collection? And what made you come back to the project?
I can answer that. I can answer that. I can answer that. I can answer that. I can answer that, bro. I can answer that question before he answers the question. The first answer is, you know, there's bare man that are still on the team, bro. Because if they are not on the team, Metal Gear as the franchise dies, bro. Konami can't have that happen, bro. They can't have that happen. Main man jumped ship and went over to Death Stranding, killing it over there, bro. Killing it. Got Death Stranding 2 coming out and another game. Shouts to my boy. Shout outs to him, bro. Listen. Anywho's, the second question, as everybody knows, money.
まあ僕も含めてですね、当時から引き続いて
There's plenty of people on the old team, but it's all about the money. That's why you return back. It's okay though. I benefit from it too. ということも多いです。で、関わっておられない方々についてはですね、まあもちろん新しい場所で活躍をされていらっしゃる。 Wait. Everyone who is no longer working on Metal Gear is pursuing their own path now. And that's going to remain the case for these titles. They said, yo, if you jump ship, we ain't letting you back in, bro. Straight gatekeeping. The fuck off my screen.
今回の作品に関わられることはありません。まあそんな状況でもなんでやる
So why are we bringing these titles back if that's the case? Come on, man. We know why, bro. Money, baby.
たくさん出てきていて、ネットの中でももうメタルギアって何っていう知らないよっていう方が多くなってきたんですよね。まあオリジナルのねスタッフの方々が作られた。
Oh, I can't wait to see him, bro. I can't wait for Ocelot to be on the scene with the spinning guns in the new graphics. Young Ocelot at that. This is making me want to play Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I'm not gonna lie to you.
これを後世に残していく。
Also, did I say Metal Gear Rex? I think I meant to say yeah, Metal Gear Rex.
それが
that was the
メ
right
タル
one.
ギアをまた始めよう。
What's the new one in Metal Gear 5? What's that
Settle
Metal
on
Gear
these
called?
games, Delta.
What's that Metal Gear called, bro? Salanthropus. That's the name of it.
The Master Collection.
Anywho's.
ですね、マスターコレクションの制作の経緯からまずお話しますと、数年前にですね、メタルギアのストアからですね、実はメタルギアって結構いろいろなものが
So I haven't bought. So I'm gonna be truly and honest right now. I haven't bought the Master Collection simply because I own the first set of games. So it's like on PS2, and it's like what's the point? You know what I mean? Like what's new in the Master Collection other than being able to play it on today's systems? There's not a point, bro. So, but I might have to. Just saying, like this game's got me that gassed up. I kind of want to buy it now.
ですね。で、こうなった理由っていうのが、いわゆるもう結構昔何十年も前のゲームなので、特にその映像の権利周り、実写映像とかの権利。
Hold up a second. These were games that came out more than a decade ago, so we had some issues we had to clear up around the rights for the real life footage that was in the games before we could put them back up. Oh wow, okay. I really thought they would still have the license to it all, but I guess the games are quite old, and maybe the license that they held to have the said videos in the game at the beginning, maybe those leases are up. So I guess they would have spent some money to re-add them back to the remake, which is interesting. Just goes to show you how much you don't actually own. You know?
そういった状況になったことがあったんです。で、もちろんですね、早く出し直してくれっていうファンの方々の要望はものすごく多かったので、なんとか我々も頑張ってたんですけど、どうせ出し直すんだったら、その昔のハードで出し直しても今の人たち遊べなくなっちゃう。
You're a little bit loud in my ears, my boy.
やっぱり、今お客さんの手元にあるハードでやっぱ出し直しをするべきだというふうに思ったんですね。これがマスターコレクションプロジェクトが発足した経緯ですね。
I see.
で、発売した時にバグとかですね。
Here it is. Hey, respect to him for talking about this. He says, now when it was released, we got a lot of unhappy feedback where people were struggling with bugs and playability issues and the issues with resolution. I'm proud of you for bringing that up, bro, because if you tried to sweep that shit under the rug, we would have came for your neck.
操作性の不備とか解像度問題、いろいろな問題で、結構厳しいご意見をいただくということになってしまった経緯があります。これは本当に申し訳ないと思います。
We're sorry that the game wasn't up to the standards. Alright, bro. Just patch it, bro. Patch it, bro. And don't make it happen again on the new collection.
まあまだ続けている
We're not trying to have that happen again, bro.
で、この先ですね、10年、20年経っても、メタルギア遊び続けていただきたいので、
Look at Ryan.
ということで、今も作業しているので、すいません、もう少しお時間をいただきたいなと思ってます。で、次にメタルギアソリッドデルタの方の経緯ですけど、
Look at the graphics. God damn.
こちらはもともと2D から 3D になって、
I can't wait to see the villains, man.
っていうのは変わって
That's gonna be the next trailer, right? We gotta see the villains,
に
right?
関しても最初はドット絵の 2D の
Can't wait.
ものが 3D になり、もう映画のような表現力を備えたものになっていった。逆に言うとそのメタルギアの歴史っていうのがそのままビデオゲームの歴史なんじゃないかなっていうふうに思ってます。
They gotta wait.
なので、マスターコレクションというのは、ある意味それを追体験、ゲームの進化を追体験していただきたいというふうなそんな形で思ってますので、これは逆に、昔からのまま出すことが意味があるというふうに思ってます。なのでこれは
You see, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm pausing it because I'm trying to like read and then also elaborate on some points. He said, when I consider it that way, I do think it's meaningful to present these titles the same way they were and not go out the way just to change a lot of things, which sits well with me because I think that previous games, I think they're just so good that like not much needs to change, bro. Like right now, you're releasing, you're remaking the game on the premise that you can get new people to experience the game, right? And like obviously you have to change the gameplay to do that because people ain't trying to go back and play the old shit. So like I get that, but then it's important to like keep the same game's charm, bro. So like I expect in the game for you to still have those like perverted hold R1 to zoom in at the woman's tits. Like Eva, I'm sorry, I know it's 2024, we shouldn't be doing that, bro. But like, it's part of the game's charm, bro. Like, it's part of the game's charm. So like, I still expect that to be in there. I still expect like when Snake's like captured, and I think it's when he's captured, and like I think it's that running gag of that guard. I think his name's Johnny, that always needs to like go to the toilet. He's always like bursting to go for a shit. Like we need that still in the game, bro. Like you just need it. You need it, bro. We need the old man sniper to die if the time and the date goes so long of the fight before you complete it. Like we need all those mechanics to still be in the game, bro. That's what makes Metal Gear sick. That's what made Metal Gear 1 so sick, when you would tell people, yo, I have to put PlayStation my PS1 controller into slot 2 so Psycho Mantis wouldn't read my moves. Like that's the game. Be inside the game that makes the game. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it just ends up being a shell, and very much like any other me hero man fighting other man to beat man because I'm man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what sets the game apart from everything else. It's what makes Metal Gear so good. It's why we love Phantom Pain, even though it makes you sit for an hour crawling through the goddamn hospital at the beginning of the game, and then has the audacity to make you do it again at the end. But that's what makes it sick, bro. That's what makes the game sick, man. So they really need to keep it the same shit, you know?
で、ただ当然のことながら、その若い世代のお客様がたくさん増えてきている中で、
Oh, they said obviously new generations of players keep coming, so it's needed. So we are needed to do more than just put out the same games again. And I hear that. I just don't know if you need to do that. I just don't know if you need to do that yet. I think you can get away with doing some of your heaviest hitters in the same style as Delta, obviously if it's received well. I just don't think you need to be jumping the gun to continue pushing Snake, Big Boss, you know, and the world of Metal Gear any further. I really think we've got quite a lot and quite enough. And any more that you do is it's going to be impossible, in my opinion, to please the new and the old. So you kind of put yourself in a position where it's difficult, but at the same time, if you've got enough story and you've got enough lore and you've got enough passion to write a new script that's unique and authentic to the old shit, then I guess keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like there's enough content out there for us to get the remakes in this new style for you to give you guys enough time to produce a good script. You don't need to rush that. You can just remaster some old shit first, and then boom.
昔のゲームをそのまま出してそれでいいのかっていうのもあると思います。で、そういった意味で、メタルギアに
We left the gameplay, the story, and the voice cast of the original as is. Which I know a lot of people have a problem with that. I personally do not. I just don't have a problem with it. People say, oh, well, if we're getting the old stuff, then make me pay the old amount of money for the game. But it's like, I just don't see a problem, you know? Also, who's messaging me on Discord? I'm in production. Not now, bro.
操作性にも関しても今変わってきているので、そういった部分だけを変えて、でもゲームそのもののゲーム性、オリジナルスタッフの方々のクリエイティビティの部分、ここに関しては変えないっていうふうにする、そういったシリーズもやっぱりこれは必要だろうというふうに思いました。デルタを作ったのはそういった意味ですね。で、メタルギアサーガ壮大です。こちらの方の新たに触れる最初の一作は
Metal Gear story sponsor. Yeah, I like it. But I think the idea of Snakey is probably the ideal game to begin with, so that's why we chose it for the remake. That's a good point. I think it's an importance to understanding that the way that people digest story has changed from back before. See, back before, we didn't have as many forms of media or many forms of way that our media could tell a story instantly. Right? So, you could release the SNES version of Metal Gear Solid and then release Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PS1 and GameCube, I believe, and people still play Metal Gear Solid 1 and think that's the first one and think that was the first game that ever was released for Metal Gear, and and then release 2 and then release 3, but 3 is actually going back before 1 and 2, and it turns out it's a different Snake, and you can do all that back then because it's like that's the only way to consume the media. Where now people view it differently, so it's like the best way to do it is try and release it in an order that makes sense for the entirety of the story to be retold. Because the problem is if you remake number 1, people are going to go and research and find out what's before, what's after, and not mess up the timeline in which you want to release the games, but it's more so like people just don't consume media the same way. So they'll just go out and find ways to understand the story. But if you're trying to tell it from from this new direction, or trying to tell it from like the game's, not chronological? Is it chronological when it's like the game's timeline or the franchise's timeline? Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Number 3 is the first one in the entirety of the whole Metal Gear story. So it's like bringing that one out first makes sense, especially with the way people consume media nowadays. If that makes sense. I'm rambling, but you get my point.
Anything else you want to share with the fans?
Yes. We want players to be able to judge for themselves whether this new team is the right for the job to keep Metal Gear going. Okay.
本当にこの先メタルギアを託すにふさわしいチームかどうかっていうことは、これはもうファンの皆様が
So please keep watching and keep us honest. Look.
Thank you so much, Okamura-san.
Look, to be honest, just real quick about our final take. You can't go wrong. If the game runs smooth and you keep true and realistic and authentic to the previous and the original media, then you really can't go wrong. All you can really do is mess up the way that you portray the story, but then by the looks of it, you're portraying it the exact same way, just with new graphics. So your new team is fine. The real discussion will come from when you go to then continue the IP. Whether you're going to go down the Metal Gear Survive route, which is just, hey, let's try and squeeze as much money out of this game as we can, or if you're going to try and go down a complete brand new route, that's when we will start coming with the judgment, right? Otherwise, right now, you're just going to get the petty stuff like they're using the old voice lines. But who cares? The old voice lines are goated. So what does it matter? Like, anyone who actually cares about Metal Gear, what does it matter? It doesn't. Like, I don't need you to remaster the score because the score was already beautiful before.
Since its release,
So
Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater has defined itself as one of the most influential and impactful video games of all time.
yeah.
With Delta, fans can expect an unbelievably detailed update to this classic. Both newcomers and longtime players alike can experience this masterpiece like never before. This is the definitive, once-in-a-generation remake you don't want to miss.
Yeah! I'm excited, baby! Bring back the Ape Escape little mini game they had in there too. Bring that back. You ain't gonna bring that back. You ain't gonna bring that back. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Real quick. Final thoughts. For those who made it through my 25-minute rant and nerd out. That's what I'm calling this episode. That's what I'm calling this reaction video. PowellGuy Nerds Out to Metal Gear Solid. That's what I'm calling it, bro. Okay? Listen. Last thing that I think they're gonna do, personally, just because of the lack of showcase, I think they're gonna do this in parts. I think this is gonna be Metal Gear Solid Delta part, Snake Eater, and then we're gonna get Metal Gear Solid whatever else Snake Eater, right? I feel like it's gonna be 2 parts because Metal Gear Solid 3 is quite a long game, just in terms of how long the story is, and it really feels like they've been hiding kind of everything, like all the rest of the game, right? The beginning when, Snake drops in and whatever, and then you realize Big Boss is whoever, and that all part has been showcased quite well in the play area and the environment. But we're yet to see, I think his name is Vulcan, or Vulcan. We're yet to see him, or the Wasp guy, I forget his name, and all the rest of the motherfuckers in this game. We're just yet to see them all. And I am curious if they're gonna split the game in half, right? Because there is the section where the game kind of goes from the, how can I say it? The game kind of goes from the kind of survival, outdoor wilderness kind of, to like the fighting the sci-fi kind of villains kind of fighting, right? So I do wonder what they're gonna do. If they're gonna split it into 2. I think they are going to. I think it's a lot of game for them to remaster in just 1 part. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Anyways, enough ranting. I managed to make a 10-minute video into 27 minutes. I'm a gangster. I'm a G. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm pretty much going to be reacting and waiting for anything Metal Gear. So, be expecting to see it on the channel. Much love and much respect to everybody who watched. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening or night, depending where you're from. And I will hit my microphone. I will see you when I see you. Lele, thanks for watching.